Welcome to this live broadcast here of Minor League Baseball. We are underway of the 2019 South Division playoffs between the Midland Rockhounds and your first half South Divisions, getting into your championship, your Amarillo side Poodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's next. Jesse Schulten's man from California gets the call here as we are ready to get this one under the lights this evening. Leading off for the Rockhounds, Mickey McDonald, and we are ready for this game to get underway. First pitch, here it is. And we are underway as a curveball is in there for the code, strike one. First of a 5-game series here. First 5 against Midland. Then we'll have our South Division Championship Series. Versing off the Tulsa Drillers. Count now 0-2 to Mickey McDonald. Here's the 0-2. Outside curveball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. About a nice, comfortable 74 degrees, clear skies. Even though we do see some clouds in the background, so gotta say that's pretty good. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Get him down looking, and that's the first out of the inning. And Schulten's getting up in there.
The center fielder.
And they'll bring up Chase Calabwig up to the plate now. 1 man down, nobody on. Here's the pitch to him. In there, called strike on that 2-seamer. Only 90 miles an hour. Called for a strike on 1. Well, tonight the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Arkansas Travelers. Appears like Arkansas was in second place, so I stand corrected on everything I said yesterday. So Tulsa out in first, Arkansas in second, Springfield in third place, Northwest Arkansas in 4th position. Chopped foul, count now 0-2. Got fans from Frisco, Texas watching. Corpus Christi included. Got Springfield. So gotta say at least 3 ball clubs already finished. And that is another strikeout. Pair of 2 already. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nate.
And that brings up the third baseman for Midland, Nate Mondu. Up to the plate. Here's the pitch to him.
Nope.
And that's up top on the zone. 1-0.
Nope. 1-0.
So gotta say, pretty good as we are underway with this ball game. First of this 2019 South Division playoff series. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strike. Nate Mondu for the Rockhounds coming up here. 2 man down here in the top half of the first. In there, called strike, 2-1. Also got fans from Northwest Arkansas, so I do stand corrected on that.
That's ball 3.
Got fans from Arkansas watching. And pretty good, if I do say so myself. Even though this will be the final season of 4 versus 4. Here's the 3-1. And that's in there, called for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So it looked like it's about to be a 1-2-3 inning for Midland here this evening. Here's the 3-2. Chopped foul and still hanging on. Midland in their blue uniforms, gray pants, Amarillo in their home whites this evening. Here's the 3-2. And that's lifted high. Under it is the shortstop. And he'll make the catch, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of the first, no score. Matt Milburn gets the call for the Rockhounds here this evening as we get you set for the bottom half of the home first. 6'3", 210 pounds, age 26. As he gets his call to the mound. Well, leading off the bottom of the first, the leadoff hitter, Ryan Weathers. Tonight covering for the current second baseman, Ivan Castillo. Pretty much he is out on a leave, and he should be back by the time we play Tulsa, beginning on Taco Tuesday, September 10th. The 0-1s and chopped foul, and count now 0-2. No score at this point here in the bottom half of the first. And that's going to be a leadoff hit right there. And that's a base hit right in the left. So a no-out single, and Amarillo is on the hit column. And that brings up Jackson Whittaker up to the plate. One man on, nobody out. And that's lifted high. Right fielder gets his eyes on this one, and he'll make the catch out there. And he'll retire the second guy batting. And there's one away. Chance now to give you the starting lineups of tonight's Amarillo Sod Poodles. And got to say, got the lineups right there. These guys looking to get the first crack of getting the first win of this ball game here tonight. And it only takes 3 games to defeat Midland and get ready to play Tulsa. Don't forget, after this season is done, Amarillo is getting a new affiliate. So pretty much to the San Diego Padres here in downtown Amarillo. It's going to be really good, and that's going to be well hit. It's going to be gone! Oh, man. Oh, yes. Right there. A 2-run homer by Campuzano. And they get on the board first. What a way to get that one going. It is out of here. See you later over the home run wall. Wow. And Amarillo strikes first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And that brings up Taylor Colway.
Colway.
As he takes a strike, going 1. So Amarillo gets on the board. 2 runs on 1 base hit, and that's all it took. And did he go? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. That is strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And 2 runs coming in across to score. And there's another one hit. Right fielder chasing this one, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And that brings up the hot corner third baseman, Eric Heim. Coming up to the plate now. And that's outside, 4-seam fastball. Count now 1-0. Got to say happy Wednesday night to all that are watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Got fans from Arkansas, Springfield, Corpus Christi, and Frisco watching. Tulsa and Arkansas playing each other this evening. Midland and Amarillo playing each other. So there's 4 teams retired, and there's 4 teams that still continue to play this evening. Well, that brings on Chris Muriel, 3-0 count now with 2 outs. Nobody on, 2 runs that came in across to score due to Campusano being the first one of this game to hit a 2-run double. I was going to say solo shot, but it was no solo shot. And now here's the 3-1. And that's outside, ball 4, and something's up here. Milburn's first walk of this game.
The designated hitter.
And that brings up the designated hitter for Amarillo, Chris Muriel. Muriel coming in. Matt Milburn sets his sights to pitch. And is that fair? No. Not fair, but foul. So count now 0-1. Runner at first, no, 2 men out. It's going to say nobody was out, but I will stand corrected if I'm lying to you. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, Amarillo 2, Midland nothing. Runner at first. And got to say pretty good here this evening. Here's the pitch to him. And that one is well crushed. Where is this one going? It's gone too! Goodness gracious me! Wow! Muriel's got a home run. Wow! And that's another 2-run shot. Santa Maria and holy cow on that one. And now Amarillo 4-run deficit now. And here's the left fielder, Lee Bloom. We're right there, base hit up the middle, right there, and the left. Well, Amarillo sure is getting a bit antsy. And these runs come at a premium. 4 runs on 4 hits. And here's Manolo Capua now. So he takes a strike going 1. There's Rockhounds manager right there. As you can see him in the visitor dugout. Got a man at first with 2 outs and 2 more runs come in across to score. And that's going to be lifted high. Center fielder getting this one. And that's the inning. So 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors. And we go to the top of inning number 2. Amarillo gets in this one 4-0. Top of the second now, and they'll bring up Lazaro Armenteros for the Rockhounds. Here's Jesse Schultens ready to go here in the top half of the second, and he's going to swing and a miss. My goodness gracious, that's a bad one. That's 0-1. The Rockhounds are trailing by 4 runs here in the early goings of this game. And Amarillo is going to try to get this one right into the history books here tonight. Ultimate goal in this one is to get that one finished. The history book is going to be really good when the Rockhounds or the Sod Poodles either win this game, but evidently it is going to come in the favor of one of the two. And that's going to be lifted high. Colway under this one, and he'll make the catch out there and right. And that's the first out of this inning. Here's your Amarillo defensive lineups, and got to say out there in center field, we welcome back Dre Overstreet. As of yesterday in the series finale against the Arkansas Travelers, Overstreet was out for 2 weeks, but he is doing really good. Welcome back, Dre. Here's Jonah Bride now as he takes a ball 1-0. Gotta say, these guys just come out and play a perfectly good ball game of baseball. And they're ready to go here. Here's the pitch outside to four-seam fastball, now 2-0. 4-0 our score. Amarillo leads Midland. And if you're hearing us on the radio, that's pretty good too. So gotta say, tonight if Amarillo wins this one, they will lead the series by 1-0. Midland will lose this one 0-1. Best of 5 is saying that these guys are coming and they're ready for that Texas League championship. And that's going to be lifted high. Under it is Colway, makes the catch, and that's 2 down. What a play. So what a great way to get that one. And Taylor Colway, I got to say, this man is great for his opposition side, for the home side. And he's pretty good out there and right. Here's Colin Thoreau for the Midland Rockhounds here tonight. Rockhounds, one of my best favorite teams. Amarillo, too, as this new ballpark is now our new home here for Texas League Baseball. The Amarillo Sod Poodles, 2019 first half champions, now second half champions, defeating the Arkansas Travelers of the regular season. And that's lifted high. Left fielder Bloom under this one. Make the catch out there and left, and that will retire the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. So we go to the bottom of the second. Amarillo 4, Midland nothing. Here's the bottom of the second now, and leading off is the center fielder, Dre Overstreet. As he comes in and ready to go here. 4-0 our score for Amarillo. They have an early lead. So that means they have the home field advantage point here. So the bottom half of the second inning underway. Here's the pitch, 0-1, swing and a miss by Overstreet. Got to say, that's pretty nasty. Count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Right there, back up and right, and that's base hit. So leadoff hit, nobody out, and Amarillo's got their 5th potential run. And that brings up the second baseman, Ryan Weathers. 1 for 1, single and a run. And chopped foul, even though it had home run distance right there. Amarillo getting 4 runs in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike, 0-2. Pitch count for Midland, 25 for Matt Milburn. And back up the middle, base hit. And now you got first to second with still nobody out, and a great sign right here. Amarillo looks like they're going to put a thrashing on the Rockhounds, and indeed they do. The starting pitcher giving up 6 hits in the early goings. This game is really underway for them. And if he doesn't call it right now, then the manager's going to pull him, and he gets an early ejection out of this game. And pretty much a quick trip to the showers here tonight. Jackson Whittaker fly out in the first. He's the second batter of the Amarillo starting lineups tonight. And here's the 0-1. And right there, they get 3, 6, 4, and a double play, 2 outs. But meanwhile, a runner is in third. Wings of scoring. And gotta say, as of right there, they nearly had a good chance. Hot corner third baseman had that one. And here's Luis Campusano, 2-run home run back in the first. 1 for 1 here him tonight. And is that fair? No, it's foul. Even though it looked like it was fair, but it wasn't. If it was a little more into the chalk line, maybe it would have been. Chopped foul. Change up now. Count 0-2. Well, let's give you your scores from the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers. Well, actually, they are at Arkansas tonight. And that will do for the inning. Top of the third coming up, Amarillo 4, Rockhounds nothing. Top of the third, set to go, and leading off for Midland, Buddy Reed. Ready to go in the top half of the third. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike, 0-1. Sun beginning to set, as you can see it reflecting off the buildings here in downtown Amarillo. At the knees, called strike. Now count 0-2. Top of the third, Amarillo 4, Midland nothing here in the early goings of this game. 4 runs come in across the score. And the Rockhounds got a base hit, so early trouble, as that will be just a no-out single right there.
The shortstop.
And that brings in the shortstop, Robert Boisson, coming up. The 8-hole hitter. And he takes a 4-seam fastball. Now in the count 0-1. Opposition side about 247 for Poisson. Doing pretty good for his side. He's doing real well. And that's going to be lifted. Base hit. And that's over the wall. Ground rule double. And another base hit.
The second baseman.
And everybody thought that was going to be foul, but evidently it hit the chalk line and bounced over the wall. And that right there, my friends, ground rule double for Midland. So they got runners at second and third, and that brings up Marcos Brito. Brito coming in for the Rockhounds here this evening. Here's the 0-1, and that's outside, 1-1. Pitch count now for Jesse Schultens, now 34 for Amarillo. And he's looking pretty good and really dangerous. He sets the sights, here's the pitch, and oh my goodness, there's one right there. And the shutout finishes right there, and the Rockhounds. I was going to say Amarillo, but holy Toledo, I'm wrong right there. Midland scores their first run, and that brings off the leadoff hitter, Mickey McDonald. Strikeout in the first, 0-1. Amarillo 4, Rockhounds 1. Evidently, they do have a runner, and that's going to be lifted high. And that one is out of here. Gone. And 2-run home run by McDonald. And it crushed that out of here. And now it's just a 1-run ball game. Midland still trailing by just 1. And they look to get even after giving up 4 runs. And still, that right there says it otherwise after seeing 3 runs already in this half inning. And that'll bring up Chase Calabwig, the left fielder tonight. Strikeout in the first, 0-1. Calabwig tonight is the leadoff hitter, or should I say second in command for that one. Now 2 balls and no strikes. 4-3 Midland. Or Amarillo, I should say. But Amarillo in the lead by 4. Midland trailing by just 1. So do correct myself. Amarillo 4, Rockhounds 3. Here's 0-1 for Chase Calabwig, and he takes a changeup, now 2-2. far away from this game being finished. And now here's the next one from Jesse Shilton's. And that's going to be land right there. Step on the bag. 2 down.
Now batter, the third baseman.
And that brings up the third baseman, Nate Mondu. 0 for 1. Pop out in the first. He's the hot corner Rockhounds third baseman. Pretty good for Midland. And now curveball 0-1. So let me tell you, I will be in Midland when we play the last of this 5 games. And that's going to be high pop-up right there. Under it is the first baseman. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's another one by the Rockhounds, Mickey McDonald. And they just get a 2-run shot right here and go to the bottom of the third. Amarillo 4, Midland 3. Here's the bottom of the third, and leading off Taylor Colway, the right fielder.
Taylor Colway.
Here we go with inning number 3 for the home side. And that's right there to second. Right there to first, and he's 1 down. So ground ball, which means 1 out.
Third baseman, Eric.
So that brings up the hot corner third baseman. That is Eric Heim, walking the first. 32 pitches now for Matt Milburn for the Rockhounds. Here's the pitch to him. Outside slider, 1-0. Beautiful evening as the sun begins to set on this Wednesday night. Here it is. And did he go? Yes, he went around, and that's 1-1. Well, do say that is just a backbreaker right there. I will say it. Back up the middle, a base hit. And now they're getting up somewhere, and now all they need to do is keep piling the runs and hits to get going.
Muriel.
Stay in the fight. And that brings up Chris Muriel, the designated hitter. Last time up, he was a 2-run home run. Back in the first, 1 for 1. Looking for another pair right here. If he could launch one over the wall like he did in the first inning. Here's the pitch to him. And that's a changeup. Oh, he went around. Not good sign right there, and that's 1-1. Here we go with this one. And that's right there. Throw out. 2 throwouts, and that's a 3-6-4 double play, and that will get him out of trouble. Around the horn they go. A 3-6-4 double play, and that ends the inning. Top of the 4th coming up. Amarillo 4, Midland 3. Top of the 4th, and now bring in Lazaro Armenteros for Midland. 0 for 1, fly out in the second. Great home crowd we have here tonight as the Rockhounds and the Sod Poodles. A battle in the 2019 Texas League Playoff Series. Want to remind our followers that tomorrow night is game 2 of this 5-game series. And after tomorrow night's game, Amarillo will head to Midland for 3. And then after that, if they can make it out of this, it'll be going to Tulsa. But first, Tulsa goes to Amarillo. So we'll see the Tulsa Drillers here by Taco Tuesday night, September 10th. And that's going to be a base hit, so tying run gets up at first. So 1 man on, nobody on.
Number 5.
No, I mean nobody out, I should say. Do apologize about that. I stagger and pull your legs all the time, and I guess that's funny for me. Leading off Jonah Bride. 0 for 1 fly out in the second.
Counts 1-0.
Well, 4-3 our score here in the top half of the fourth with nobody out. Runner at first and a double play situation here this evening. Swing, oh my goodness, what a nasty one. As he gets him chasing, and that's 1-1, here it is. And right there, base hit up the right field, and now got first to second now, and
Now batting.
Midland look like they're threatening here.
Thoreau.
Here's Colin Thoreau, 0 for 1, fly out in the second. Up top on that four-seam fastball. Rockhounds look to get even and settle the score face-to-face here tonight. Here's the 1-0. In there, called strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Chopped foul, and 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-1. Outside, didn't go. 2-2 now. Schulten sets his sights. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss right there. First out, gets him looking. And there's third strikeout to Jesse Schultens.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
The designated hitter, Buddy Reed, comes up.
Reed.
1 for 1, single and a run. I gotta say, that right there, just a nasty swing and a miss. And I will say it right there, he got him looking right there. That was just absolutely beautiful, my friends. Here's the 0-1. In there, called strike, and now it's a four-seam fastball. 0-2 the count now. Amarillo trying to get out of danger here in the top of the fourth. And curveball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Schulten's got a great pitch command. And we'll say it, he's pretty good for these home side. Here's a 1-2, swing and a miss, get him down. So it's 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the fourth. And only need 1 more and they'll get out of this.
Robert Poisson.
And that brings up Robert Poisson. Up now, 2 down, 2-1 here in the top of the fourth. Poisson was 1 for 1, double and a run. And that's a change-up outside, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Outside again. 2 balls, no strikes. Curveball about 76 miles an hour. Here's a 2-0. In there, called strike. Ooh, that's even messier. And that's 2-1 now. Here's a 2-1. And that's high right there, base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs coming in. And Rockhounds jump in, and that ball gets away. So 2 runs are in.
Now batting.
And Midland will take the lead by 5-4. And that brings in Marcos Brito. Got fans from San Antonio also watching here in this live broadcast. San Antonio Missions Done of the Year. And also the affiliate of the AAA team has already been relieved from the missions. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup outside, 1-1. 5-4. Rockhounds lead by just 1 against Amarillo. Here's the 1-1 in there, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Here's a 1-2, and that's up there. Chasing is Colway, and he'll get under this one. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come in across the score for the Rockhounds. So we go bottom half of the 4th. Midland up by 5-4. Bottom of the 4th, and now bring in the left fielder, Lee Bloom. Single in the first, 1 for 1. Tying run up to the plate now. And here's the pitch. And that's a base hit. That's fair. Fair ball. And a good idea to hold him to a single, as that will be the tying run up at first. So this is a battle between Rockhounds and Sod Poodles. That brings up Manolo Kapua. So he takes a fly out, 0 for 1. Even a 0-1 in the strike. Pitch count 40 so far for Matt Milburn. Milburn coming in. And that's down low, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. I've got to say, it is getting dark. Little daylight left out in the left side of your screen. And that's high, 3-1. And on deck, Dre Overstreet. Overstreet on the on deck circle. Manolo Kapua looking to get on base here. And another walk for Milburn will be really bad. Oh man, I gotta say, 3-2 full count now. And lucky he didn't hit that one. And that is ball 4, and good hold up right there. Milburn giving up 2 walks here this evening. And that brings in Dre Overstreet. 1 for 1, single in the second. Tying run at second, go ahead at first. And now here's the pitch. And pop foul right there. Look out over there and right. Now the count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And right there, oh my goodness, there's one. And they ground into a double play. 1, 2, 3. And that's 2 down in the inning. So by the first baseman and then throw back to first. And that just kills it right there. So here's Ryan Weathers now. And that's lifted high. Right there, center fielder has it. And that's the inning. So another time the Rockhounds keep them off the board again. And they lead by 5-4 here in this one. Top of the 5th coming up. 5th inning set to go, and that brings in the 2-run home run in the 3rd, Mickey McDonald. Ready to go here. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a line drive right there. Base hit up right. He's around first, head for second, going to second to third, and he's going to get up there, and they triple. And the Rockhounds getting up in there. And that brings in Chase Calabwig. Up now. Base hit will get that runner from third. And the Rockhounds look like they're threatening this Amarillo defense tonight. And they have done just that through the last couple of innings of play here. Well, 2 balls, no strikes, and he takes that 2-seam fastball. And here's another one. In there, called strike. So 2-1 on the 4-seam fastball by Jesse Schultens. So the count now 2-1 with a base runner at third, nobody out. And it could be in Midland's hands that they could evidently win this one by tonight and take a lead. So Amarillo gets at least a good 3 chances, even though to defeat the Rockhounds. If they give up tonight, they have tomorrow, but they'll have to win 3 if they head to Midland. So count now 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Right there, foul. Here's the 2-2. And that's high, right there. Schultens has it, and that's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nate.
Here's a hot corner third baseman, Nate Mondu. 2 pop outs, 0 for 2. And here's the pitch, and look out. Never mind, that dusted him off the plate. Now it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. In there, called strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Chopped foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, and that gets him looking, and there's 2 away. So Schultens gets a 5th strikeout right there.
The left fielder, Lazaro Armentero.
And that brings up Lazaro Armenteros up. Stadium lights illuminating the field. Wednesday night baseball underway. Only in the half of this game, which is already in the books. Ready to go here. 1-0. And that's a base hit right up the middle. The run is in to score. And the Rockhounds getting up there, 6-4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
And that brings up the first baseman, Jonah Bride. 1 for 2, single and a run. And Jesse Schultens takes a strike in there, 0-1. Well, time is being called. Here comes the manager out of the bullpen, and now Jerry Keel is going to be called upon to pitch here. And he's got a base runner at first, 2 runs already ahead. Midland's got this one by a 6-4 deficit. So only 2 runs, nothing personal. And Jerry Keel should be getting up in here. Here's the 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Keel making his appearance here tonight. Here in the half of this game. And he's really good. He's a master of a command, throwing his fastballs, getting at least the great amount of strikeouts. I gotta say, he's pretty good right there on the mound. Here's a 1-2. Chop right there, gets him out. And that ends the inning. So 1 run, few base hits, no errors. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Midland 6, Amarillo 4. Here's Jackson Whittaker, 0 for 2, fly out and ground out.
Jackson.
Pitch count for Midland, 48, bottom of the 5th. And that slider is outside, 1-0. Great home crowd we have here in the 2019 Texas League Playoff Series. And did he hold up? Yeah, he did. What a great plate discipline right there. Got to say, pretty good here this evening. Here's the 2-0. And high pop-up right there. Center fielder chasing it. And did he dive? Yeah, he made that catch right there, all right. That's one away. Look at this show track again as he'll catch this one. Could have been a potential base hit, but instead, that's out number 1. That'll bring in Luis Camposano, the catcher. 2-run home run in the first inning, 1 for 2. Comes up here. 1 man out, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. Midland 6, Amarillo 4. Not too terrible. The Sod Poodles are trying to get back into this one here tonight. Here's a 1-0. And that's right there. Shortstop. He'll beat it out. Nope, he will not. That's the second out.
The right fielder.
And there's 2 away.
Taylor. Colway.
And that brings in the right fielder, the number 4 hitter, Taylor Colway. 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch to him. And right there, up in right field, base hit. So here's the tying run coming up. And Amarillo does not surrender to going down without a fight. And that brings up the hot corner third baseman. That is Eric Heim. 1 for 1, a single and a run. Takes a 4-seam fastball. Now in the count, 0-1. So a pretty good evening here as we are under a night sky already. Sun has already went down. Temperatures getting good. And that's going to be line drive right there. Base hit. And now you got first to second now. And tying run now at first. And now a 3-run shot is what they need to claw back up in this one. And that brings in Chris Muriel, 1 for 2. Chopped foul. And that'll be a count 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Oh my goodness, that's not too good for him. And now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Get him out again. And oh my goodness, he misses it. Oh, you see a play like that? Oh my goodness. There goes the error on the first baseman. Now bases get loaded and Lee Bloom coming up. Oh my goodness. Circus act out there, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be lifted high. Right there. Left fielder gets it. And now Strand, the bases loaded. So that will end the inning. Top of the 6th, ready to go after this. And here we go, top of the 6th coming up. Colin Thoreau up here. 0 for 2, strikeout and flyout here in this evening's game. Here's the next one by Jerry Keel. Right there to the hot corner. They'll get him out at first, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that brings up the designated hitter for Midland, Buddy Reed. 1 for 2, single and a run. One man out, nobody on. Here's a pitch by Jerry Keel. In there, called strike. Count now 0-1. Top of the 6. 6-4 our score. Swing and a miss, a slider, and that's what you say, establishing a base right there. Count now 0-2. And you got to say that right there is really good. Here's the 0-2. And oh man, that looked like it's about to be a strikeout for Keel. That's not even close. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. One and 2. And oh my goodness, base hit right up there. He's around first, going to second. He's going to second to third, and that's a base hit triple right there. And that right there, the Rockhounds getting that one. And that brings in Robert Poisson, and he swings and it misses. And that one, 0-1. Triple double and 2 runs that came in last time up for him, 2 for 2. Gotta say, he's just really good here this evening. And right there, they didn't try to get him going. Here's the 1-1 and chop foul. Right there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 7th potential run for the Rockhounds, only 90 feet away. Here's a pitch. And that's a base hit. And the run is in to score, and the Rockhounds getting up in there. And they get a base hit, drawing a run, and another runner at second.
Marcos Brito.
And that brings in Marcos Brito. And that's lifted high. Where will this one go? It is gone out of here. And the Rockhounds getting up in there. And now it's a 9-4 ball game. Well, Amarillo sure is getting clobbered here tonight. And here the 3rd inning was a 2-run shot right here from earlier. And gotta say, as of that point forward, that's really, really ugly. Here's Mickey McDonald now. 2 for 3 here for him tonight. Also leadoff hitter for the Rockhounds. And that's going to be right there. They are going to get him right there. Close play at first, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chase Calabouig.
And that brings in Chase Calabouig. 0 for 3, pop out in the 5th. 9-4, Midland is in the lead. And it looks like the Rockhounds may have a chance of taking this one here tonight. So Amarillo not too bad here tonight. Count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And there's another one crushed on the wall. And Colway misses it. And it just continues to get ugly. Rockhounds pouring in the hits in here.
The batter, the third baseman.
And now we're going to have a pitching change here, as that will do it for Jerry Keel. That will bring in Lake Bacher.
Now pitching.
6'3" and 215 pounds, age 24. Comes in here, and gotta say, they are down by the bunches. Midland's got this one well in the bag. And all they have to do is survive the bottom half of the 9th inning and they will win this one. Four-seam fastball count now 0-1 to the third hot corner third baseman Nate Mondu. Strikeout in the fifth, 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1. Up top on the curveball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's high right there. Under it is Overstreet, and he'll make the catch. And finally, that will retire the inning. So here's another shot at this 2-run homer. Bottom of the sixth coming up, and we got a 9-6 Rockhounds lead. Or excuse me, 9-4. Correction.
Not shortstop.
That brings up Manolo Capua. 0 for 1 here tonight. And that's lifted high right there. Where is it going? It should be out of here, but nope. That goes to right. And that is out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Dre.
That brings in the center fielder, 9-hole hitter, Dre Overstreet. 1 for 2. Single in the second. Here's the pitch. Chop foul. Count now 0-1. Still a little ways to go. 9-4 Rockhounds. Rockhounds got the home field advantage here. And that's going to be line drive right there. Back up the middle, a base hit. So Amarillo is going to try to come back in this one. Let's pray and hope that they do.
The second baseman.
And all they have to do is get base hit, base hit, base hit. No outs needed. And that brings in Ryan Weathers as he takes a low one near the dirt for the ball. It's 1-0. 2 for 3 and 2 singles and a run. Weathers up there here tonight. He was last time out in center field covering for Dre Overstreet. And that's back up the middle, base hit, and Weathers gets on. So that's good news if he could get on here.
Whittaker.
And that brings in Jackson Whitaker. Time is going to be called here as here comes the manager out, and he will replace the starting pitcher. Milburn goes down. He is responsible for the first and second runners on bases.
Now pitching for Midland.
And now pitching for Midland has been Bracewell. Bracewell coming as the second Rockhounds pitcher. 6'0" and 195 pounds, age 29. Here in this one. They'll bring in Jackson Whitaker. And did he go? No, he did not go. It's ball 1. 0 for 3, a fly out in the fifth. Here's the 1-0. And that's really high. And that one's going to have a chance right there. 1 run comes in. Here's another run coming in right there. And 2 runs right there come in.
Now batting, the catcher.
And they only just get 3 more, and they'll get tied for the Rockhounds. And gotta say, that's all they need. Jordan Weems and Cody Stoll warming up in the Rockhounds bullpen. And that's going to be caught by the right fielder for the out. So 2 runs come in across the score here in this one. Got 2 righties warming up there. And that brings up Taylor Colway. 1 for 3, a single in the fifth. ready to go here. Sets his sights. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 9-6 our score here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And now got Rockhounds warming up 2 righties in their bullpen here tonight. Here's the 0-1. Right there. Right through the first baseman, and that's a base hit. Wow. There's the error. And that's the second error tonight for the Rockhounds. And he thought the first baseman had that one, but instead that will bounce right off of him. And here's the third hot corner third baseman, Eric Kime. 2 for 2, 2 singles and a run. Gotta say, pretty good here this evening. Amarillo trying to get up in there. Sets his sights, Ben Bracewell. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted high. Right there, the left fielder gets that one, and that's the inning. 2 runs come in across the score on a few base hits, no errors. Well, gotta say, there was a error for Midland. Top of the 7th coming up, and the Rockhounds up 9-6. Here's Lazaro Armenteros, 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI, and a run. His last time up. Here to start the top half of the 7th, and that's going to be lined. Base hit. And the Rockhounds just keep pouring on hits. And that's going to be a no-out triple. And gotta say, these guys just came from Springfield, and they are just ready to go here. 9-6 Midland here in this one. In the top half of the 7th, Amarillo down to their final 9 outs. They will have the bottom halves of the 7th, 8th, and 9th to try to get back up in this one. Swing and a miss, and that's 1-1 now. Don't forget Game 2 tomorrow night. Amarillo and Midland at it tomorrow. And 2019 South Division Playoffs continues. The Sod Poodles try to win the first 2. And that's 2-2 now by Jonah Bride. So a man at third and nobody out. Here's pitch, and that's lifted high right there, and that will plate the run, and that's the 10th run so far for Midland.
Now batting, the catcher, Colin Thoreau.
And that brings in Colin Thoreau. Double play possibility here in the top half of the 7th. 1 run comes in across the score. 0 for 3 here tonight. Here's the pitch. In there, called strike, and it's 0-2. So gotta say, as of this point forward, Midland looking dangerous here in the early goings. 0-2. Swing and a miss, gets him down, and that's 1 away. So my goodness, what a way to get him going, and that's 1 out already here in the top half of the 7th inning. Here's Buddy Reed now, 2 for 3, a triple, single, and 2 runs that came in to score his last time up. Gotta say, he's doing really well for Midland. So the Rockhounds doing really well. They beat Springfield during the regular season finale. Got Springfield and Arkansas. Well, 4 retired teams is Springfield, Northwest Arkansas, Corpus Christi, and the Naturals. So those 4 are out of commission. So the final 4 teams is Amarillo, Midland, Arkansas and Tulsa. And these guys are in the playoff series as we speak right now. So count now 0-2, 10-6 our score here in the top half of the 7th. Buddy Reed is 2 for 3. Gotta say, not too terrible for him. He's doing really well. And after this half inning, we will take our break. And that is strike 3 called. That's 2 away here in the top half of the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So a strikeout right there.
Poisson.
And that bring up Robert Poisson. 3 for 3, triple and 2 doubles. And 3 runs already in to score for him. And a nasty one as he swings and misses. And now the count 0-1. So gotta say, as of that point forward, pretty nasty. 0-1. And that's high. Right there to the second baseman for the out. And now it's time to get up and stretch. Midland 10-6. We'll be back after our break here from Amarillo Sod Poodles as we get you set for the bottom half of the 7th. And now lead off Chris Muriel coming up after our break. So stay tuned. We got more baseball ahead for the 2019 South Division playoffs. We'll be right back. Back here for Texas League Baseball here on the show as we get you set for the bottom of the 7th inning, I should say, and that brings in Chris Muriel. Takes a strike, 0-1. So due correction, bottom of the 7th here already. Back up the middle, right there, and that's the first out of the inning. Thought that was going to be a base hit, but instead the shortstop intervenes. And that brings in the left fielder, Lee Bloom. 2 for 3 and 2 singles here tonight. Well, let's tell you who's all watching here tonight. Got the Corpus Christi Hooks fans watching. Got Frisco Rough Riders. San Antonio Missions. Wichita Wind Surge watching. Got Springfield and Northwest Arkansas watching. And gotta say, pretty good Tulsa fans watching as well. So Tulsa tonight at Arkansas, so that's something else. Right there, right fielder has it, 2 down.
Now batting.
So everybody watching the 2019 South Division playoffs, and I gotta say that'll bring up Manolo Capua, 0 for 2 here tonight. 10-6 our score in the bottom half of the 7th inning. 2 outs and nobody on bases as of this point forward. Amarillo will hopefully try to win here tonight, and if not, they have another chance tomorrow night. So here's the 0-2. And right there, near the mound, pitcher has it, and that's the inning. So, no runs on no hits, no errors involved. And we head to the top half of the 8th. Rockhounds up 10-6. Leading off is Marcos Brito, 2-run home run in his last plate appearance in the 6th inning, 1 for 3. And here's the pitch. In there, called strike. And the count now 0-1. Top of the 8th underway. As the Sod Poodles down to their final 6 outs of play. Rockhounds down to their final 6 outs as well. So they still have the top half of the 8th and top half of the 9th inning to put more runs on the board before everything is said and done. Here's the 0-2. And that's strike 3 looking right there. That's 1 away. Well, we got your starter comparison, and I will say nobody lasted through 5 innings except Matt Milburn. And gotta say, only struck out 2. And pretty much that's not even bad enough. Mickey McDonald, 2 for 4, home run, triple, and 2 runs that came in across the score. Came in and now just being overly dominant here tonight. And yikes, bunt attempt. And that hits him, but he does not go to first. Swing and a miss. My goodness, batter, why don't you swing? Swing like you mean, like you swing it before. Here we go. Here's the 0-2. And that is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 8,345 in attendance tonight. A perfectly good record for the 2019 South Division Playoff Series. Gotta say, pretty good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Up top, right there. Foul. Well, gotta say, as of Tuesday, May the 4th, we will be with you for Star Wars Day and also opening week in 2021, as we will be at Tulsa. Here's the 2-2. And that's another swing and a miss, and that's 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down here in this one.
Now batting.
Chase Calabweeg, 1 for 4, a double in the 6th his last time up. Top half of the 8th, 2 down. Nobody on for the Rockhounds. Curveball, count now 0-1. Blake Bacher doing pretty good. He's got up to 32 pitches as he takes that one for a 4-seam fastball. Now the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 delivery. And that's lifted high. Right there. Overstreet under this one. And he'll make that catch out there in center. And that will end the inning. So 9-1-2 do hitters up for the bottom half of the 8th, and Midland up by 10-6.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 8th, and leading off, Dre Overstreet, 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a run that came in across the score. Here's the pitch to him. And that one's crushed. And that's off the wall. And that's going to be a no-out double right there. And Amarillo making a little push.
Second baseman, Ryan.
So they got to try to get back up in this one. And that brings up the second baseman, Ryan Weathers. He's 3 for 4, 3 singles and 2 runs. And that's a base hit. And you got something cooking. And it smells pretty good.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that brings in the first baseman,
Whittaker.
Jackson Whitaker.
Your attention, please.
Wandison Charles
Midland.
comes out.
Number 75.
And he's been called to the mound to do some dangerous work here. He's got first and third loaded and still nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Jordan Weems and Zach Irwin are coming out in the bullpen. 1 for 4, double and 2 RBIs. The Jackson Whitaker takes a strike 0-1 in this one. Now here's the 0-1. And look out! That nearly took his nose off, and that's ball 1. Goodness gracious. Nearly plunked him in the face, nearly taking his nose off. And now here's the 1-1. And that's lifted high. Right fielder getting this one. And that's the out right there. 1 down. So got to say, a 3-run shot will give them a 9-10 advantage. And that brings in Luis Campusano, 1 for 4. Looking to get this one out of here. A ball out of reach. And that's a 4-seam fastball, only 96 miles an hour. That's called for a strike 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And outside, even things up at 1-1. We got the Rockhound fans here tonight. And pretty good. Amarillo and Midland sharing the stadium. And that's back up the middle. Nope, that's foul. And that's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looking to get this one going here. Here's the pitch to him. And is that one fouled off? And the count now still holds at 1-2. Still hanging on. Another chance here to get this one out of here. Here's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's popped up right there. Second baseman has it. And that's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 50, Taylor.
And that brings in Taylor Colway up to the plate now. Colway coming in. 1 for 4, a single in the 5th. Rockhounds 10, Amarillo 6. And they're ready to go here. Here's the pitch to him. And that's lifted high. Right fielder chasing this one, and that will be the inning. So we go to the top of the 9th. Nate Mondu, 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the top half of the 9th. And that will do for the Rockhounds in this one.
Midland, the third baseman.
Midland's hot corner third baseman, Nate Mondu, is up to the plate now. One last chance for him here. Fouls that one off. Count now 0-1. 10-6 in this game here tonight. Amarillo tries to pick a fight, and it looks like they end up losing this first of 5. So got to say, 3 outs. They can still come back. And right there to the third, right there to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So got to say, that will get a cheer from the home side here tonight. That brings up Lazaro Armenteros, 3 for 4, a double, 2 singles, and an RBI here tonight. Here's the pitch to him. And that's outside, 1-0 now. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul, 1-1. Well, pitch count now for Whittaker, 38 so far for him. And gotta say, pretty good. Here's 1-1. Swing and a miss. And that was a four-seam fastball that he swinged and missed after. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's 1-2 now. And that's too high, 2-2. So don't forget tomorrow our game at 7:05 as we continue our South Division 2019 series here in the South Division Texas League. Gotta say, that's pretty good too. Here's the 2-2. And another one's getting fouled off. Still holding on at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Outside, and now get him. There's 2 up at 2 down, and Whittaker.
Now batting.
And here's Jonah Bride, 2 for 4, 2 singles, RBI, and a run. Coming in here, 2 outs. And that's going to be a base hit right in left field, and 2 outs single right there.
The batter.
3 outs remain for Amarillo to rally. And that brings in Colin Thoreau, 0 for 4. Strikeout in the 7th inning. And you're watching Texas League Baseball here this evening. And that curveball outside, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Outside, ball 2. So 2-1 now to Colin Thoreau. 0 for 4 here for him tonight. Swing and a miss. My goodness, what an ugly swing that was. And that's 2-2. Down to their last out here in the top half of the 9th. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted high. Colway under this one. Makes the catch. And that's the top of the 9th. So they will get no runs on a few hits, no errors. So bottom of the 9th coming up. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. And they're coming up here right now. 10-6 are scored. That'll bring up Jordan Weems for the Rockhounds. And get Jorge Luis and Zach Irwin to start warming up in the Rockhounds bullpen. 10-6 are scored. Bottom of the 9th underway as that cutter is in there. Count now 0-1. Now Weems doing pretty good here. He's going to get the save, and he'll shut the door here to wrap up this series. And that one is out of here, and count now 1-1. There's Jorge Luis and Zach Irwin warming up in the Rockhounds bullpen. And here's the hot corner third baseman, Eric Heim. And the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the 1-2 outside. And that's going to be a high ball right there. Second baseman under this one. And that's 1 away. So that will get the groan out of the home crowd here tonight. And that brings up the designated hitter, Chris Muriel, 1 for 4, 2-run home run back in the early game of this one. We'll say Amarillo was leading by 4, then the danger loomed. Rockhounds get 3 runs that came in across the score in the top of the 3rd inning, then a double in the 4th and single in the 1st. Then you had another triple pair of runs come in. That was in the top half of the 6th inning. And then, holy Toledo. And that one's going to be well crushed. Left fielder chasing this one. And that one ain't even close. And that one is out number 2. Don't forget that single run in the 7th.
No left fielder.
And the Rockhounds look like they've already secured this one. This game is well in the books. 2 for 4, 2 singles, and that brings in the left fielder, Lee Bloom. One last chance for him here on his side. And now here's the pitch to him. And there we go. That's a base hit. So 2-out success right there. And only if they had a few more innings, that would have got them out in front. But instead, Amarillo look like they're about to get overrun. And the likes of which I will say they are overrun. A 10-6 advantage point. That brings in Manolo Capua, 0 for 3, ground out in the 4th inning. So another ground out here gets them going, and the Rockhounds will win after this last out of this game. So fans are getting ready to pack up and leave for the night. And gotta say, Midland will win this one here tonight. So gotta say, Amarillo picked a fight with them. And gotta say, give them some credit here. So pretty good as they will get this one. 2-2 the count now, and down to the final strike of this game. Here's the 2-2. Down low, ball 3, so 3-2 full count. On deck is Dre Overstreet. Manolo Capua looking to get on base, and that's going to be right up there. And the center fielder, ball game, gets this one, and that's in the books, folks. Well, the Rockhounds win, and now they are 1-0. Amarillo 0-1 here in this 2019 South Division Playoff Series. We continue this one as we get you set for tomorrow's ball game, 7:05, our first pitch. And before we go this evening, let's give you your final runs, hits, and errors right after this commercial break from Coca-Cola.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 10 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 6 runs on 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this game wraps up here tonight as the Midland Hounds score 10 runs on 15 hits and 2 errors. So 10, 15, and 2. Amarillo, 6 runs, 16 hits, no errors. 6, 16, and 0. Robert Posone, the shortstop, is the players of the game. 3 for 4 with a 3 base, which gives him 2. So he had 2 triples tonight. And then 2 bases after that. Matt Milburn taking the win here tonight for the Rockhounds pitcher. Loss will go to Jesse Schultens. Well, this will do it for this first game of this 2019 South Division Playoff Series. We're back tomorrow as we continue our series against Midland. So have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:05.